Hi, my name is Gibron Rahman, and for our project, we research jobs within the field of business analytics and core jobs and outside jobs within this field. One core job could be a marketing analyst. The skills required are performing valid and reliable market research SWOT analysis, utilizing online market research and catalog findings to databases, and also evaluating methods for collecting data. This job basically requires you to take data and put it in an Excel or a Docs sheet and just organizing data. In order to have this job, you need to design specific research methods for questionnaires, program skills, data mining, and ability to explore market trends. So basically just putting data into sheets and organizing that. Some requirements that you need for this job include bachelor's degrees, statistics in math or computer science as a major, and degrees in communications, business and administration, and social sciences. Some licensing and testing required is the GMAT or the GRE test. You need this in order to, as a prerequisite in order to fulfill this job.
So another job that we looked into under the business analytics was a data scientist. And a data scientist, their role consists of computer science, statistics, and mathematics, kind of all these skills used to create data and give a company a better opportunity to be more efficient and successful based off of the data that they receive. And their basic tasks consist of going through data, analyzing statistics, and a certain process to create appropriate plans for companies and bigger organizations to tackle problems that they're having. And they do work in the tech industry. There are some skills required for a data scientist. Some of the main skills that'll help you definitely strive at your job if you are a data scientist would be data visualization and organizing data, kind of knowing what to do with it and how to process it. And mathematical and statistical skills associated with graphs and linear algebra. That's like a big portion of the job is within those two skills, and a lot of linear algebra. And there's analytics and modeling new approaches for companies to be more successful and efficient. That's kind of like their overall task, is just to make sure that they can use their data and help the company strive, or else their data would be pointless. And then you have to have deep learning and patience, because it can be very frustrating when things don't go your way, what it seems like if you're a data scientist. And programming knowledge is definitely a beneficial skill to have if you're considering this job. Is data scientist a good career? There's a lot of advantages, but there's some disadvantages with being a data scientist. The job is in high demand, which is really good, and there's abundance of positions. So you could get a good job and keep climbing the ladder. And it's very prestigious and versatile, but there are some disadvantages, including working within a large team, not knowing what to expect every day, and large amounts of domain knowledge that is required for the job to help you work better and more efficiently. But overall, being a data scientist is a good career because there's a lot of opportunities to grow and make more money. Some of the basic qualifications: a bachelor's degree in math, statistics, economics, or computer science is pretty much mandatory if you're considering being a data scientist. Being bilingual is a big advantage, but I don't think it's required. But it would help a lot within this field, because sometimes they have to code different languages from time to time. And they also, a lot of up and coming data scientists participate in online courses for certain skills to develop and learn new skills to help them broaden their resume, give them a boost.
Another job in this field is the machine learning engineer. Their goals are to build programs and create algorithms to deliver data-driven products and services that enable machines to make decisions. Most companies nowadays are data driven, so this is efficient and will excel towards the future. They also allow machines to perform tasks without any human interference. This 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 is very effective because humans are tend to make mistakes, and machines they allow to perform better and much more accurate. And an example of this could be self-driving cars and personalized social media news.
Some of the skills required would be a bachelor's degree in one of the related fields such as statistics, mathematics, computer science, and some may require a master's degree, but not all. And a PhD in machine learning, neural networks, and a deep learning or one of these related fields could be required depending on where you're going.
While there's no testing required for it, it's highly encouraged to use some programs and further like gain your knowledge within the subject. Doctorate in computer science or a master's, but preferably a doctorate is not required but very encouraged. Again, additional testing is optional but not required. It would only be for your benefit and to make you more of a better worker in a work environment. And it can only help with your work and your ability to perform your job, which is very essential, especially in this specific job.
So the next career possibility is a senior data analyst. So essentially what they do is, I have no idea how to go back. Let me go back.
Press out left on the.
So a senior data analyst. So what a senior data analyst does is they collect, organize, and analyze data, and they mostly work in the marketing or finance field. So what they do is they collect, organize, and analyze this data so that they may report their findings to other departments in the business, and those departments may act accordingly. So the skills required to be a senior data analyst, you require a lot of communication skills. Basically, like I said before, you have to be able to report the data to other departments. So a senior data analyst has to have very good verbal and written communication skills in order to transfer the knowledge to either a junior data analyst or to other departments so that they can make those decisions. You have to have a lot of computer and software skill, of course. You have to be proficient with Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, and you have to be proficient with all of this so that you can create reports and analyze the data. You obviously have to have analytical skills so that you can draw insight and information from raw data. And lastly, you have to have experience. In order to be a senior data analyst, you have to be a regular data analyst for about 5 years. So yeah. In terms of licensing and testing, there's no required licensing or test exactly, but a requirement is you have to have a master's or bachelor's degree. So education is a requirement. And as I said before, experience is a requirement as well, 5 years, like I said. And the traditional majors and minors, people who go into this field usually have the ones where you have to have a bachelor's or a master's degree can be in all these things. For example, a data scientist, computer scientist, or computer science, information technologies, economics, information systems, statistics, applied math, or business administration.
So for the final job, we have business analytics specialist. With the world of technology always evolving, the business analytics specialist job position is in high demand. With a lot of sports teams and a lot of businesses starting to incorporate the analytical side of things, realizing that if you could do the math and do the numbers, it eliminates the mistakes and you could see trends that could help your company or your team or whatever field it's in. These jobs specialize in the usage of analytics to drive a company/business. So that could be anything. That could be like a professional soccer team. It could be McDonald's. These companies usually hire these specialists to come in and use their knowledge of numbers and databases and like Excel spreadsheets to change their company. Using metric involvement with analysis, these specialists are able to determine rates and trends, which can help you prevent mistakes within your business, get ahead advantage on certain trends that could affect your business. Say 2 months down the road, you might have an advantage now. Skills required, critical thinking and crucial stress management was the biggest one that I found during research, because in a lot of situations you might get a number right or the trend you predicted and it might have a 1 of 100 chance of not hitting. That 1 out of 100 chance might hit and things might go wrong, but you have to have stress management skills, especially with everyone around you. Elite communication and writing skills, of course. You're going to be working with a lot of spreadsheets, a lot of papers, a lot of meetings, presentations. So these skills are very required. And top notch accuracy with on-time delivery. So you want to be always on time with your delivery of data and your presentations with this job, because say you slip up and you don't catch the trend or see the right data at the right time, it could end up in failure for your company or your business that you're working for. Majors, minors, bachelor's degree in business analytics, business administration, or business statistics. This one's very fluent because along with the other jobs, you can get a lot of different bachelors and could still apply to this job. It just depends on you and your hard work and all the tests you have to take. And if you're ready to be in the position, you will be in the position. And a minor in communication, economics, or computer science. So those are just some minors. The minors are way more fluent than the bachelor's degrees as well. So some licensing testing, these aren't required, but for certain jobs and certain places, it might be different. So a couple that I picked out were Certified Analytics Professional, CAP, an IIBA Certified Business Analyst Professional, CBAP, and then an IIBA Certified Foundation Level Business Analyst, which is a CFL BA. Those are some not like required, but it could be required for certain jobs and not for others. So that about wraps up our presentation. Thank you for listening.